We begin tonight with an explosive ABC6 investigation. A surveillance camera catches Providence police officers roughing up a wanted suspect.
This certainly has people talking. ABC6 investigative reporter Parker Gavigan joining us live in our downtown Providence studios. Parker.
John Allison, 20-year-old Luis Mendonca was arrested by Providence Police on October 20th. He says during that arrest, officers beat him to a bloody mess. ABC6 has obtained a video showing how this went down. The video was taken from a surveillance camera just feet away from the scuffle. You can see as many as 7 Providence police officers dragging Luis Mendonca out from under a car into a parking lot and striking the suspect several times. Here it is slowed down. Sources say the man kicking and punching Mendonca is Detective Robert DiCarlo. So how did this altercation end here? A Providence police report shows officers chased Mendonca downtown on South Main Street after he allegedly assaulted 2 RISD officers. RISD public safety records say a man was attempting to get inside a school dorm on Westminster. Providence's report shows Mendonca running behind the Attorney General's office, through some brush, and attempting to hide under a parked car near Benefit Street. The report says Mendonca rolled underneath the car from the passenger side over to the driver's side. Officers surrounded the car, and that's when the report says a brief scuffle ensued. The report, which has no officers' names, says Mendonca was placed in restraints and taken to Rhode Island Hospital, charged with 2 counts of simple assault. Again, the police report says Mendonca was taken to Rhode Island Hospital by ambulance, but there is no record from officials at the hospital that he was ever treated. Sources say he was placed there under a fictitious name. John, Allison?
Wow. All right. This brutality complaint, we know, has been brought before police, but the big question, are they doing anything about it?
Well, the police haven't answered these questions for us, but the Attorney General's office says they found out about the alleged abuse on November 17th when police brought it to them, and the AG's office is investigating. And now ABC6 has learned that the Internal Affairs Inspector, Frank Colon, he's in a bit of a predicament, and that's because his son, who's also an officer, was there at the scene.
The plot thickens.
Wow, this story's not going anywhere. We're going to continue to stay on it.
You got it.
All right, thank you,
Thanks,
Parker.
Good work.
We do want to mention our chief political analyst, Buddy Cianci, broke this story today on his radio show on WPRO. At 6 o'clock, we asked him how he found out about this.
Well, looking at that video, when you see 7 police officers acting like that, they can't keep that to themselves. And as a result, it spread throughout the department. And after all, I do know some police officers and heard about it and talked about it on the radio, as a matter of fact. And then it just kept spreading and spreading and spreading. And then there was a meeting that was held that I heard about between Deputy Chief of Police Kennedy, who went up to to see members of the Attorney General's office. I believe Coyne was there, the Assistant Attorney General. And that meeting, I think, was, so this man is an illegal alien. I think the meeting was geared to try to get this kid deported so he couldn't testify. Just get him away and forget about it. This is something that's not going to go away. There's criminal charges that are going to be brought, but I don't think they're going to be brought against the victim here, who I believe is the person who ended up in the hospital.
Again, a lot of questions need to be answered here, and we will work tirelessly over the next few days, weeks, months, whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this explosive story.